Hi, I am Prunella Harris, founder of Restorative Family Services, and today's video will continue our series on stinking thinking. So those of you who are joining us today, please look up our first video on part 1 of stinking thinking called Dark Glasses. Today's video will focus on a thinking error or negative cognition that I'd like to refer to as fortune telling. Now, just to introduce the topic of stinking thinking is our negative thought traps, is our negative cognition that keeps us emotionally stuck. So today I've brought some fortune cookies, and you guys can kind of see what my fortune is today. Okay, so it says, you will reach the highest possible point in your business or profession. So I'm going to hold on to that one because hopefully there's something great in store. But just like fortune cookies, they predict the future. And these thinking errors are a way that we jump to conclusions, or we erroneously predict the future, almost predicting that something will happen or have a worse outcome or negative outcome. This type of thinking error assumes that the outcome will end negatively or turn out badly. So here are some telltale signs to determine if you have this type of thinking error. Let's say you're a star employee and a recent promotion has come available. You immediately think, I'm not good enough, or there's no way I'm going out for that promotion because they're likely to choose another more qualified candidate. Another example of this is, let's say you muster up the courage to ask out someone you've been interested in out on a date. You then start to talk yourself out of that by saying, you know what, they'll never ever be interested in anyone like me. I'm so ugly, I'm not worthwhile, why would they waste their time? Another example of this type of thinking error is, let's say you call a friend and they send your phone call to voicemail. You immediately start to think you've done something wrong, or you must have made that friend angry because they didn't pick up on the first call. Or perhaps you're stuck in a relationship where it's unhealthy for you, it's an unhealthy relationship or a toxic relationship, and you think to yourself, you know what, I'm damaged goods, or I'm not marriage material, or I deserve to be treated this way. So those are some examples of stinking thinking or fortune telling, already predicting that the outcome will turn out badly. These negative thought patterns keep us emotionally stuck and contribute to our anxiety and depression. These negative thoughts are rooted in our internal dialogue. And if we have a negative perception of ourselves or a negative internal dialogue, it will play out in the way we think. So please check out my videos I did on self-concept and stinking thinking and anxiety to learn more about how to correct our perception or how to improve our self-concept. Now that you're aware of the thinking errors, once you start to slip into the thinking traps, I want you to challenge those thoughts, those thinking errors, by asking yourself the following questions. 1, is there evidence for my negative perception? 2, what other negative thought traps or cognitive distortions am I using to support my belief? 3, is this testable? Is there evidence? Is there some way I can prove that something negative will happen? And lastly, is this making me mentally strong or mentally weak? Is this helpful or harmful? So in order for us to improve, we really have to challenge ourselves in order to relieve ourselves of being emotionally stuck. We need to challenge our thoughts. We need to challenge our stinking thinking error. And the way we do that is we increase the activities that keep us mentally strong, that help us build coping muscles. And we decrease or eliminate the activities or thoughts or perceptions that keep us mentally weak. So that's all I have for today. Please stay tuned for more videos on stinking thinking. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching.